going on tonight, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, good morning, good afternoon. Like always, whenever you find this video, I hope everything's going well for you. We're down here in the basement again tonight, and got another saw to show you. This one's a Mutant saw. Guys, you'll see what I mean when we get into it a little bit later on. It's one that it's had some extensive work and a big makeover done to it. Had it for about 2 years now. It's actually the first saw that I built from the ground up and really dove in on with power saws and rebuilding and working on them and getting to understand these two-stroke engines. So thanks for stopping by again tonight, and let's dive in and see what we got here. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is a steel MS290, sort of. It's at least what the nameplate says. It's what the chassis is on it, but this is actually a MS390. The decomp valve up here, can't really see it, but that is a 390 engine in there. I got this saw, had a scored up cylinder, scored up piston, and read somewhere that you could swap out the 290 engines for the 390s because they ran on the same chassis back in the day, and decided to do that with it. And all I can say is it's been a great saw. You can definitely tell there's more power to it. These older saws, yeah, they are heavy, but with the bigger engine in there, definitely get a lot of wood cut with it. Makes a great firewood cutting saw. Doesn't wear you out. And overall, it's probably, you know, if you ask anybody about steel chainsaws and what's popular, they'll tell you the 290s, the newer 291. I mean, honestly, those are probably Steel's top-selling saws. I know the 290s were back in the day. Biggest problem with those was they ran so hot that they'd end up burning themselves up. I know a lot of people that still run old 290s. A lot of old farmers, the older generation, if you will. They've got 290s tucked away somewhere. I've seen some of them that look like they've never seen wood a day in their life, and then others that look like this, all wore out and beat up, and you can tell they've been well run. You know, overall, it's what it is. These were workhorses and continue to be if you take care of them, maintain them, and keep up with them. Obviously, you can tell with this one there's been some work done. Up front there, you've got the West Coast 3-points, which I'll show those from the other side so you can really get a good look at them. You can see up on top there, put West Coast muffler port on it. These saws didn't come with a 2-piece muffler, so couldn't put the bark box on it like I wanted to, but did find a way around it. Put that muffler port up there. And then I also did some work to the muffler itself. I'll show you that once we get up front. Did paint the back cover here. Why? I don't know. Just something I wanted to do, make it look different. Definitely stands out. The sight line up top, did paint that. You can see some spots there where the paint ran. Again, this was one of my first attempts at working on these and customizing. Clearly, my work on the hole in the top cover for the decompression valve, you know, I think I've seen third graders that can do better than that, but you know what? It is what it is. This was a learning experience for me, and it's obviously turned out really well. Get you a good view of those West Coast 3-points on there. A 20-inch bar on it, nothing crazy. Like I said, it is a firewood cut and saw. So I don't need the big bar like I've got on the 661. 20-inch works just fine. If I absolutely needed to, I could run a 25-inch on it, not have any worries with the bigger engine. But for now, I'm just leaving that 20 on it. And here's a close-up of the muffler for you. See that big West Coast port up top, and then see there where I cut the factory exhaust opening a little bit. This does have a big baffle in it. Ended up taking a Dremel tool to it. Took that front plate off, cut the opening up so it comes straight out of the exhaust port and goes straight into the exit there, and rumbles around a little bit and then goes up into that muffler port there. You know, I have noticed a little bit of a difference with that work being done to it, not a lot. I know a lot of that has to deal with that factory baffle that they have in there, but honestly, I just don't feel like cutting that whole muffler apart and then trying to get it all back together. You know, this works just fine for me as it is. Well, there you go, guys. That's Mutant saw for you. 290 chassis, 390 engine, a couple of aftermarket parts. You know, it's just a old throw together piece that I have. It's great for cutting firewood, great for small trees. Hope to get a lot of use out of it in the next couple of years, 10 years, 15, whatever I can get out of it. It's gonna be worth it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you some inspiration to maybe dive into tearing apart saws or small engines or anything like that. Hope you guys have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and thanks for stopping back by, and we'll see you on the next one.